What's up, comic and pop culture fans? James of Midhunter Comics here. Everything just came back. So I had a bunch of small little tiny CGC submissions and they all decided to come back this week. If I waited just one more day, there would be even more to show you. It's basically all moderns, but there is a little bit of some signatures that came back and one magazine that came back. Now, interestingly, I haven't had too many submissions lately, frankly, because I need to have awesome raws for my claim sales every weekend. So I just haven't really been doing it. However, sometimes I might buy a collection of a lot of modern books that I kind of overpaid on because I'm stupid. And long story short, whenever I overpay for a collection, it kind of forces me to say, all right, well, I have to slab now to kind of recoup some money here. So that's kind of the result of this collection. Just got a big batch of CBCS stuff in, and it's also the first time under the new label, so I'm really excited about that. First off, we have the Descender #1 from 2015. This book actually got optioned or something like that. I think it's a Jeff Lemire. So it actually has some value. It's actually like close to or just under $100 if you get the 9.8, which I did, so that's awesome. So this is the Power Girl Special, the Art Germ variant cover, and that is not my type of collecting right there, but god dang, is that not a sexy cover. 9.8, that book is actually already sold, sorry. Everything here today is for sale, and I am going to be dropping a link in the description of the video, so if you want to grab it, you can, okay? Then we have, I forget if this is the 1 in 25, it might even be a 1 in 50 Tim Sale variant. Rest in peace to Tim Sale. This is the Batman Long Halloween Special. And it did get the 9.8, so I don't remember which ratio variant that is, but it is nice to see it get the 9.8. Then we have, I'm not even going to waste time, we got the first appearance of Miracle Molly. There was a time where this was like $90. I think it's like $40-50 now. So super affordable book. There you go. This is the first ever 9.8 I've ever received of the 4th printing of DC Universe Rebirth. Easily the most valuable one because it's the one that actually shows the 3 Jokers on it. So it's the first 3 Jokers. First appearance of Shush, Batman and Robin #1. A lot of these foil covers, 1 in like 100 can get like a 9.9 or maybe even a 10. So I like submitting that stuff in, but I wasn't that lucky, but I still got a 9.8. So that's a hell yeah. My Something is Killing the Children #1 did not get it, but 7, 6, and 4 did get it. Shame about #1, but that's okay. These ones actually have some nice value. This one is actually already sold already. And then I did get a bunch of the 1 in 25 Federici variants of all the Batman books. So first Miracle Molly, that's the 1 in 25. I had the full run of it, and it kind of looks like every single one got the 9.8. And you'd be surprised how affordable these are right now. They all bop around like $50. And I'm going to be putting them up on eBay with free shipping, the works. So some of them are even like 45. So not bad. Batman 111. The Harley Quinn. Batman 109. Batman Detective #1. Joker #6. First full appearance of Miracle Molly. Batman 108. There she is. Joker #3. All right, and that's all for the 1 in 25 variants. This is actually a 1 in 100 variant. Normally the stuff I don't send in, but I got that modern collection, and it was fun getting such a high ratio variant. It's the Jim Lee Virgin edition. It looks pretty cool. That's Batman Spawn #1. It's not a Midhunter comic submission without 90s books and embossed books. This is the stuff I grew up getting it. So we got Spider-Man, Punisher, Wolverine. Only reason I sent it in is I was shocked to see that this book actually fetches over $100. Why? I don't know, but maybe because it's hard because of the black spine. Regardless, I got it, and you know what? It is pretty gorgeous. Only one. I sent 3 separate books to get the in a pre-screen to get custom labels. Only one. It was the, it's actually my favorite Sam Keith cover he's done. I really like that. I'm not a big Sam Keith guy, but I do like that. It's Venom Volume 2 from 2003. Number 1, getting the custom label. Pretty affordable stuff here. Speaking of affordable, I couldn't believe the price on this. This is like 40 bucks. First appearance of Red X in DC Continuity. Contest of Champions number 1. Got the 9.8, and that actually already sold, so that's gone, 2015. Here's some more valuable Green Lantern. So we got the Origin and Death of the Black Hand. First appearance of the Black Lantern Corps. This is like a $150 to $200 book right there. It's Green Lantern 43. It's absolutely sexy, and it's the second or third one of these that I've gotten a successful 9.8 out of from 2009. But what's more big of a deal is the 1 in 25 variant with it. So Origin and Death of Black Hand, first appearance of the Black Lantern Corps. That is an unforgettable cover. Eddie Barrows, man, that dude doesn't get enough credit. He's out here bringing out covers that look like that. So that's pretty special if you ask me. Green Lantern 25, first cameo of Larfleeze, Monk, and Atrocitus, and frankly, a hell of a lot more than that. Death of the Anti-Monitor. There's a lot of stuff going down. This book actually dropped so much that it's like 150 bucks now. Who remembers when this was like 300? That's right. Now it's like 150, 160, something like that. I don't know, 175 maybe. That'll be for sale on the eBay page. And then the first time I've ever gotten this book, this one is so scarce and rare that there wasn't even an entry on Go Collect. That's right, this is Green Lantern 39, the actual first appearance of Larfleeze. And this is the very rare second printing. It did get the 9.8. Green Lantern heads go pretty nuts for this book. The ones I've seen go for $300, and that's like, I've seen like one. And again, for whatever reason, there's no data on Go Collect, so that just goes to show you how freaking tough this book is. I did get the first appearance of Phyla Vel. This is Captain Marvel, Volume 4, Issue 17. Character appeared at the end of, what was it, Guardians of the Galaxy, or was it Thor? I forget. But hey, here's the first appearance. There you go. This is actually a collected edition of X-Men 141 and 42. So it's the full Days of Future Past. It's also the newsstand one-shot, which is pretty cool. From 1989, got the 9.8 with white pages, so that's sweet. Then we have a book that I already had Joe Staten do a signature for me, or do a remark. First appearance of Chip. There, he's chilling right there. I just had Marv Wolfman sign it. Thank God it kept the 9.8s. I have been experiencing 1 or 2 grade drops lately when doing a signature series, so you got to be really careful. It is a risk. Thank God this kept the grade. And unfortunately, this is like the third time I've asked them to update the notes to say first appearance of Chip. They just won't do it, folks. They just won't do it. So there you go. Okay. I think I'm done trying to get them to update that one. It's been a frustrating process. All right, and then we have probably the cream of the crop here. Again, this was previously a 9.8 with white pages. I sent it in for the Marv Wolfman signing, and despite the grade dips going around, it actually kept the 9.8 with white pages. So here with Marv Wolfman signed, I am going to sell it if it had George Perez's signature as well. If it was the two of them, the true creators of Cyborg, Starfire, all that, I would keep it. But I'm never going to have that. Well, never say never. I guess I could buy it, but it's well over $2,000. So Marv Wolfman, creator of the New Teen Titans, signed first appearance of the New Teen Titans. Almost forgot to mention, guys, I do have a little bit more Batman 529, which is actually the first time I got that in a 9.8. So I've been trying to get these for a little while. I just got a second one of these, so now I put one on eBay up for sale. I've been trying to get these with the DC Universe logo variants for some time. That Robin #1, I got a CBCS. This is the first time I got it in CGC. First time I got this one, Catwoman 31, which means I have literally just 2 to go, or 3 to go. I need both Azrael ones in 9.8s, and there's one other one. I think it's like, I don't even remember what it's called. I've got, actually, this is my most lucky one. I think I've gotten 3 of these in 9.8 by now. Both were in CBCS. This one's a CGC. Here got a CBCS submission. Two-parter. We have some original stuff never before submitted, and then I have some stuff that I actually bought from a collection recently of very affordable stuff, but it was in the old slab, so I spent and got the new reholdering. So I'm going to show you all the reholdered books first, and then we're going to show you the new books. Everything is for sale. Let's not waste any time. How about the first appearance of Tank Girl? This was an older label, so I got it updated, and it looks freaking gorgeous. These new labels are nuts, man. First Tank Girl in her own title. A very valuable book, even in just an 8. So that's awesome. That's for sale. This particular collection I got this from, there were some random freaking books here, like an X-Men 349. As far as I'm concerned, it's not a key, but it is an Uncanny X-Men from 97. So there it is. Looks way better. I think it's going to sell a lot faster in this new label. Again, a lot of the stuff that I'm going to be showing here is stuff that's like 30, 40, 50 bucks. First appearance of X-Men 2099, and it is the 9/8 in that nice new label, and it looks amazing. Fantastic Four 343 from 1990, getting the perfect 9/8. Now it's in a nice new label. I have a DC Universe logo variant. It is Final Night number 3. This was actually one of my own books that I had at my antique shop. I kind of forgot about it. And so I thought I'd put it in the new Reholder. Why not? And then we got a JLA 101. Again, another book that I don't remember being a key. But you know what? This guy I had it from, I got a good deal on it and everything, but I had a feeling the stuff was going to sit for a while, and oh boy, did it. So now it's in a new label. I think that's going to help get this stuff gone. It includes a centerfold for Sky Captain and the World of Tomorrow. That's interesting. Here we got a key, Secret Invasion number 1. This is one from a different collection that I picked up very recently, and I just wanted to see it in the new label, so I got that Reholdered there for just 10 bucks. I think that was a good $10 spent. It looks a lot better in these new slabs. Funny thing is I actually liked the old slabs, but now seeing it in these new slabs, I get it. First appearance of Nuke 9/8 white pager. Now it's in a brand new slab. That is the gorgeous 9/8 first appearance of Nuke. Just a popular Vision and Scarlet Witch cover. It's actually Deadpool 13, 25th anniversary variant right there. And it's a popular one for Deadpool, but mainly Scarlet Witch collectors. And that is 9.8 once again. Then I've got a Hitman number 1 from 96. Direct edition. Upgraded to the new slab. Hitman number 1. Now this seems really random. This is a Detective Comics 725. I like submitting random books, but this was really random. I knew this would have trouble moving, so I wanted to get this in a new updated label. So I think that looks a heck of a lot better. 9/8, white pages. And we have X Factor 71. I know this is some sort of very small key. I do recognize that. It's the new X Factor team, basically. 9/8, white pages. And there you go. Nice new slab. Let me go over and show you the new stuff, if you will hold on. First things first, I have to show you a Reholdered book. Sorry, guys, this is sold. First appearance of Electro. 7.5, a really respectable grade for that book. Looking really nice in that nice new label right there. That's super clean, and it is sold. So that one's not up for sale. Then we have a Harley Quinn number 1. First appearance of Harley Quinn in her own title, and I had this one get authenticated because Terry Dodson signed it at the bottom. Unfortunately, I sent just this book off because it was the only signature book, and I'm so happy it got the 9.8, but I really spent up for it. I like fast-tracked everything, and I probably should have exercised some patience because my profit margin, despite getting a yellow label 9/8, is actually surprisingly thin. Detective Comics 662, it's Nightfall, Part 8. Looking great in our nice new slabs here. I also have the second printing of Action 684, Doomsday cover and appearance, Guardian appearance, Lex Luthor and Supergirl cameo. And with DC, second printings, third printings, fourth printings are the ones that often do better. Third printing of Adventures of Superman 497, that is the most valuable of all the printings of that book. So that's a winner, okay? Third printing, which also makes this one the DC Universe logo variant. They didn't always do that with the later printings, but sometimes they did. So that's the final printing and DC Universe logo there for Action Comics 684. That's nice. That's actually over $200. Detective 665. This is Nightfall, part 16. Love that cover. Nightfall, part 9. This is Batman 496. Looking good. And yes, this was a pre-screen, which means nothing but 9/8 here, folks. Batman 495, Nightfall Part 7. Very nice. Tricky, very tricky 9.8. It's funny. Took me years to get this one. I submitted this many times, and now I just got it again. Part 13. It was from the Showcase run. It wasn't Batman or Detective. This one's kind of hard to get a 9/8 out of, so that's a nice one right there in the new label. Then we had the fourth printing of Superman 74. And that is, again, the DC Universe logo variant. Once again, I think that one might be like a $200 or more book right there. Superman 74, same book. This is the third printing. Valuable. I also have the third and final printing of Batman 659. Once again, it only came in the Toys R Us packs. That is Nightfall Part 2. And I have another one. I also have, I think, several of these. This is part 10, Detective Comics 9/8. By the way, they also have the scan for grading notes on the back, just like CGC did. So that's a good idea that they kind of took from CGC. Part 4, third print, last and final printing, only came in Toys R Us packs. So that's pretty cool. Detective 663, I think I had one of these earlier. There's another one. And another one. Batman 494. And unlike all the CGC books, I actually did not put these on eBay. So everything is for sale, but just message me if you're interested in anything. Savage Tales #1. It is the first appearance of Man-Thing. And I got a very disappointing 7. I was thinking it was going to be about 9. Let me explain. I wanted to send books out for the Roy Thomas signing. So I didn't have any time. The deadline was literally like a couple days away, and I had to get it to CGC. So I fired it off, sent it to CGC, and about a month later, I noticed I made a huge mistake. I accidentally sent this to the Marv Wolfman signing. Marv Wolfman has nothing to do with Man-Thing. This was supposed to go to the Roy Thomas signing. So after some talks with CGC customer service, they were able to take it out of the submission tier and just do regular grading, kind of in limbo sense, and it finally wrapped up. Now, it has a tiny piece of tape at the bottom. Normally, I would try to tackle that myself, but because I was in such a rush for the signing, which ironically never even happened, I sent it out and had them do the in-house pressing and cleaning. I made a strange assumption. I assumed that they would take something like that off. I've never had a book with tape on it that I've sent in. For some reason, I just assumed their professionals were able to take that off. I mean, hell, I'm able to do it. But I didn't have time, like I said. So this book got a 7.0, and the main thing that hurts it is the tape at the bottom. Other than that, it mentions like a spine tick. Like this thing would have probably been like a 9 if it didn't have that stupid piece of tape at the bottom. So now it's like, do I sell it? Do I crack it open, take the piece of tape off and resend it? That could take another set of like 9 months. So you're looking at the nicest copy humanity has ever seen of the first appearance of Man-Thing in a frickin' 7. I was too busy to take that piece of tape off myself, and I thought they would, and they didn't. And now I know. I don't know why I made that assumption. Look up Google how to get tape off of comics. It's actually pretty easy. All in all, I'm really impressed. I already did my review of the new slabs. I think they look amazing. But seeing them in your own books is even better. So another great review of the CBCS slab, and I can't wait to do more submissions with it. I'll see you at the next video, and keep on hunting. Make sure to come down to Sentiment Depot Antiques and Collectibles, where I'm set up with all of my comics, located at 238 West Delaware Ave, Pennington, New Jersey. Open every day except for Monday and Tuesday. Enjoy 10% off from Wednesday to Friday. See you there.